All right, little bugs, take your little vitamins, get this message. A person that cares for you, a person that cares about you, wants you to know this. All right, let's take your love vitamin. Hope everybody's having a great, great day. Let's see what you all need to know. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know from this person in their energy? What does the collective need to know from more about this person in their energy? Imperfections. Love is a beautiful mess. Embrace it. Embrace its imperfection. So this is a person that's saying, I'm not perfect, but I feel like I'm perfectly made for you. Apology. I apologize. When a person apologizes, there's an action that's coming behind it. Or this is a person that wants to act on their apology, not just tell you, but show you. There's an apology coming in from a person with imperfections. Settling. Now, this is a person that could have tried to make you settle in a situation, settle in some sort of circumstances, or they have settled. The card is saying avoid settling for less than what you deserve in love. So it's almost like a person is saying, you know, maybe I didn't realize your worth or your value, or maybe I realized that I was a lower grade of myself. I feel like a person here has upgraded, integrated. Excuse me. I feel like somebody here is maturing and realizing that because they settle, you won't settle. Nurture your relationship like blooming flowers. Let it flourish. Now this is a person that's hoping that you and them can nurture each other. A person is saying, look, I want to pour into you. I appreciate what you have poured into me. You are wish fulfillment in this person's life. One of you all have a maturity level difference. You all could also have I hear that emotional IQ. You could have a difference in your emotional IQ. You could have a higher IQ than them emotionally. The Four of Swords. This is a person that probably needed a break in a relationship, needed some time out so that he or she could work on themselves. It's a lot of things a person had to think about as far as heartbreak, as far as, you know, what they have versus what they think they want. You know how we want some things and we need some things? This is a person that's realizing they may or may not need you, but they do want you. In a break, a person realizes who you are and how important you are to them. The Eight of Pentacles, they're willing to not only put in the effort, but they're willing to work it. Not only work it, but they want something to come out of it. So a person is simply saying, look, I've taken a break. I've thought about some things. I've rested on it. I've laid on it. I've prayed on it. And I've come up with my final answer. I realize I care about you. And I realize somebody here's a lower version of you. Because I hear a lot of words in my head, but it's coming from a place of a person that's a low grade or low version of themselves. Like they don't value themselves. So a person, when people don't value themselves, they cannot value somebody else. Somebody here didn't value relationships. It could be a friend, it could be platonic, it could be romantic, but it's the value. They didn't recognize the value in this connection, in this relationship, in this association, in this affiliation. They didn't value this. They didn't have value in it. But it took them some time just thinking about it. And I don't know if you all were on a break or if you all just, you know, you ask a person, I want you to think about it. Think about what you bring to the table versus what I bring to the table. So that's what they did. Somebody thought about it. And see here, the Hierophant card. That's why they're looking at relationships differently. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do they need to know from more about this person? The Ace of Wands. There's something brand new. Now this brand new side of them, I feel like somebody here has been made over. You know that song called Lord, Make Me Over Again? That's what they have had go on. They've been made over inside out. It's almost like a person here, it's almost like somebody is saying, you know what, I've never had this type of relationship. Somebody here has not been in relationships that are not really healthy or that are not mutually beneficial. And it almost could have been like some sort of shock to them. Like, I didn't know people out there are people like you were really out there. So that's the thing. They're here to start over. And this time they want it to be real. They want it to be more interesting. They want it to be more different. Let me whoever this is, let me say this. um you know how a person gives you their hand, like, take my hand, I'm gonna take your hand. It's almost if you were trying to teach a person something that they were not willing to be taught. I feel like a person created a lot of obstacles, and it's their emotions. Somebody here could have not wanted to get their emotions involved. If this is a situation where you were kind of just casually learning someone, maybe even sleeping with them, that's why they didn't value their relationship before, because they didn't want to be involved emotionally. Over time, this person looked at you differently. I feel like for someone here, you don't have to really respond in the comment, I changed my mind. It's not necessarily a sneaky link, but it's like a cut buddy when you're sleeping with a person and then they caught some sort of feelings. Somebody caught feelings that they didn't think that they would, because they were not accustomed to you being this type of person. But they're imperfect. They know they're imperfect, and they feel like they are a lesser version of you. That's where this new energy is coming in. The strength card. Also, this is a person here that could have, not been as strong as you mentally, not had as much courage of you. Somebody here was afraid, or they have an energy of being concerned about relationships. It's like every time they give a title to someone, the relationship falls out. It doesn't work out. So that's why somebody here is accustomed to situationships. Like, we're just kicking it. They don't put a whole lot of emphasis into it. They didn't try. This is somebody here, I feel like they're assessing their life and what they had before versus what they have now and what they really want. Somebody who you need to know, you're going to get a person. This is specifically for a person that's sleeping with somebody. Y'all don't have a title, but somebody here has caught feelings. I notice this part is not going to resonate with everybody, but these are casually, getting together, hanging out, but having sex as well. Somebody's looking at you, nurturing on them, because it's more than just sex. It's what y'all do when y'all go out. It's if you're going out, coming home together. It's more than just sex. It's more like a person is saying, I like this love bug. I like this love vitamin thing. I'm feeling this. It's something that you're doing to nurture on them, to make them realize they can and they should have a relationship with you. Yep. It's the way you respect them. That's what it is. It's the way you respect them. The way you respect them, the way you treat them. That's what's making this person look at you. Somebody here is not accustomed to having mutual respect for relationships. If this is not your person, then this is you. Because somebody here is not used to a person being balanced, being fair, being just, being equal. It's like, y'all go out to dinner a couple times. You pay for the meal, they pay for the meal. Or y'all going somewhere, they drive some time, you offer the drive. Somebody here is not they're not accustomed to a genuine helping hand. And you're like, I got it this time. And this person saying, nah, I got it. Room, you pay for the room, they pay for the room. They're not accustomed to a person wanting to be fair, wanting to split things down the middle, wanting to make things equal and balanced. That's what it is. You're making somebody realize that you can have a relationship full of respect, full of love, even though a person is imperfect. It's like, nah, don't trip on that. Everybody has done that sometime. Whoever you are, you've made a person look at their imperfections differently. They don't look at themselves as flawed as they used to be. It's almost like a shame energy has turned into, you know what, I made that mistake. That's who I used to be. It's the way I used to be, but I've changed. I'm different now. This person is changing. They're changing the way they think. They change the way they do things. And it's because of your relationship and association with them. It's because you have the base of respect, a nurturing energy, a very soothing energy, a welcoming energy. Let me say something. Let me say something real quick that I just saw. When I met my first multi-millionaire, I was 21, and he was very wealthy. I didn't know it at first. We dated for a short time, but we became friends for a lifetime. But he groomed me for settings. Because I see certain things, I saw a vision. He groomed me for settings, you know, how a lady is to dress, certain things she wear when we're in this particular setting, and a lot of behind the scenes. So it's like for somebody here, you have groomed, or you're grooming a person. It's like you're helping them clean their act up. And they could not come from that. But you just know it, or you just come from something. Somebody here has been groomed by you. They're being groomed by you. That's what you are. You have the spirit of Kenneth on you. You are a groomer. You could be a person of money, I don't know, or you could just be a person of integrity, or a person that just has knowledge, a person that just has, it's some things that you're grooming them, you're cleaning them up. And you know how a dog is real shaggy and hairy and shedding. It's like you wash the dog, you bathe the dog, you trim the hair, the nails, and things like that. So when you take them out, they look the part. Yeah, some scenes I was placed on around other people, especially when I started meeting like celebrities, but they were his friends. And he was like, nah, baby, be yourself. These are regular people. This is this. But when we went to certain dinners and functions, and when jewelers were around, we went to certain gatherings, he groomed me, had me dressed a certain type of way, wore certain type of shoes, certain types of watches, certain rings as well. So it's almost like you're showing a person the ropes of life, your type of life, or just life in general. This person appreciates you more than what you know. And now you're teaching them, you've given this person a manifestation tool. It's like all relationships don't have to be so hard. All relationships don't have to be so burdened down. All relationships are not perfect. This person understands relationships through imperfections. Okay, good job. Good job. What I told you. This person right here, they feel something for you they've never felt before. And you see the Ten of Swords inverted? This is a person right here, they put themselves, you made a miserable energy reside in their life, reside. It's almost like somebody here just couldn't feel something. They didn't want to feel feelings, love, emotions. They didn't believe. It's almost like somebody didn't believe in love, or didn't believe in friendship, or something like that. They had the spirit of confusion upon them. And this could be somebody because, they could have been accustomed to like, placeholders, side pieces, or just options in life. It's like this person understands the difference in priority. That's why they love you so much. Who sings that song, baby? That's just why I love you so much. You do what you're doing for me. You take me and you hold me. You rock me in my arms, baby. And I love you for that, baby. This person loves you for a lot of different reasons, but they love you because you give them hope. It's like they love you because you never gave up. They love you because you speak life into them. They love you because you believe in them. They love you because you did not throw them away. Whatever agony and pain, this person is getting better. It's like it was hard for a person to get themselves off the ground. I don't know if you all then took somebody in, or I don't know what you did, honey, but you did something, and it makes this person vulnerable because they've never had that. All of a sudden, I'm getting hot, I'm getting sweaty. So this person gets nervous. You know how you playing basketball or playing some sort of sport, and you're sweating profusely. That's what it is. Somebody here is like sweating, but it's like their eyes begin to cry, their eyes begin to water up, because you taught them how to love. You taught them how to love themselves, and that's why they love you. Somebody here didn't know self-love. They didn't know people really cared about a person being healthy inside out. I keep hearing that groom and neutered. So, that's a dog. Now, somebody could have had a dogmatic spirit, a dogmatic energy, the kind of person that returns to their vomit, because that's what dogs do. They throw up and they eat their own, vomit. It's like you tell somebody, nah, you don't have to take hand-me-downs. You don't have to take sloppy seconds. Excuse me. They're realizing you're not sloppy seconds. See this Eight of Wands? This person is doing a lot in life. And they're doing a lot in life because of you. You got somebody falling in love with you because of your energy, what you carry. You're breaking this person from imperfections. This person is wanting to be made better. They're wanting to be made whole. They're wanting to be different. You're giving them hope. Somebody who did not believe in themselves. They did not believe in love, but they did not believe that people cared. It's because you care. All right, give me more on this energy here. Yep. The Page of Cups. That's why they have so much they want to say. This person has been holding back on their true feelings. They've been holding back on what they need to apologize for. I feel like I hear the word behavior. This is a person that recognizes he or she needs to apologize for their behaviors. It also could be because of their mindset, the way they think. And it's because of their environment that they are accustomed to being in. You know, you could be one of those energy shifters that shift people's atmosphere when they come from toxic backgrounds, toxic relationships, or something like that. If you recognize toxicity in a person, you are the first person in their life that has really, you know, hold them accountable of being a better person. It's almost like, you know, when you take a stance for something, when you put your foot down and say, "No, this is not how you gonna talk to me." Your actions show better than your words. Thank you, Holy Spirit. See right here, the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands is, you know, sexy. She can be, he or she can be fine, attractive, good looking, enticing. But the Queen of Wands is nothing to be played with, because they can pray something on you and God can deal with you in a different way. Your prayers hit this person differently. It's like you, when you step in the room, you make this person realize that they can be better, they can do better. You just have a certain standard this person is not accustomed to. They like it. And because they don't match, I feel like y'all are opposite energies, opposite people, opposite ways. I told you. Now, if you are pulling this card, you are a big deal in their life. If they are pulling this card, they bossed up. It's like they act like a child. Try to treat, you know, did childish things. Somebody who was very reluctant on growing up. But you're turning a boy into a man, or a girl into a woman. But you're turning them into that because of their spirit. You know how people will say, "Oh, you're gonna give me a relationship, or you're gonna make me this." Your words don't say that, but your actions do. Okay, well, we're friends, we're associates, but I'm gonna treat you how I'm gonna be, how I'm gonna be treated. Okay, we link, we together, but I'm not gonna access, you're not gonna have open access to my life, to my body when you want. You know what a garden tool is? Now, a garden tool is a hoe, but it's a tool that you really use in the garden. It's like, you became a different type of tool in this person's life, a spiritual tool that they are not accustomed to. And it's almost like somebody could have thought they could hold around with you. Now it's making sense too. They could hold around with you, but you're like, nah, I don't get down like that. Okay, if you want something, what are we doing here? Somebody here could have been seeing somebody out here 6 months and 8 months. We've been doing this for 6 months. We've been doing this for 8 months. It's almost like time is passing by. But in this time, they're liking you, but not saying anything, not showing you. It's because they had a lot of childish like ways, immature ways. Somebody here had to really grow up, but they grew up because of your grooming. And this is a person that's saying, look, I want to apologize to you. When we first started out, I wasn't perfect. I wasn't looking to get all of this from that. You're bringing something different out of this person in this little situationship, or, fling, or whatever this is y'all doing. See, they were kind of cold and dry. They were just not into it. They were somebody who was not into having a girlfriend or boyfriend, settling down. But it's because they're not accustomed to a person of your caliber. But they really couldn't understand until they became that. They are a different caliber of a person because of you. You got a good, you really have a good effect on this person, whoever you are. It's a really good effect you have on them. And the Page of Wands is all about something new. Behold, Old things have passed away. All things have become new. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody here that's fully grown. See that beard on that man? A full-grown man, a full-grown woman that had childish-like ways or treated certain relationships or certain situationships a certain sort of way because of their experience. But you are more than an experience. You're a journey. Yeah, you took this person on a real journey, honey. There it is, the death card. This right here is the ultimate change. It's like either you get with the program, your ass gonna be left behind. Either you grow up or you stay stuck and stupid. You stay young and dumb. This person right here chose to grow up. And for whoever you are, you didn't ask them this. You didn't tell them this. Whatever standard you set, whatever stance you took, whatever you did is made this person realize they can't play with you or come at you a certain type of way. Now they're hoping and wishing for something different. I think somebody here's ready for a relationship. They are. The 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups. If you say, well, you know what, we can just end this because I can sleep around with anybody. You know how people sometimes false hope you in the beginning. They tell you everything you want. Everything you want to hear, like, you know, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for the right woman, the right man. But, you know, you start sleeping with him and then it ends up being a bunch of excuses. You must have picked up your feet and started walking. And that's what's making this person realize they couldn't play with you. That's why they want to apologize. But you need to know they are afraid of relationships because nobody has ever been the caliber of woman or man that they've ever met like you before. Because you hold this person accountable and make them not only talk about it, but be about it. Something here is dealing with the number 6, the number 8. It could be the last 6 months, the last 8 months, the last 6 weeks, the last 8 weeks, the last 6 years, the last 8 years. But it took this person it took this person like really resting and thinking about it because they were afraid of relationships. You had to groom them. They had to be groomed. But they were groomed because of who, just like you are a spiritual groomer. And you help them like, now listen how this work. We don't get down like this. You know how to carry themselves, how to how to conduct themselves. All right. All right, good job. That love vitamin working for you. See here, I told you. The Fool card, this person right here was reluctant, though, to go on this journey. It was a person that was reluctant to be in a relationship because they are accustomed to just linking, just sneaking, you know, lying and just sliding their way through. Somebody here fell for you or they like the type of vibe they're getting from you. But if they want to stay with you, they got to get with a certain type of program that you on because you are a certain type of way, but they were imperfected. The 2 of Pentacles. Something here could be about time, about scheduling. You know, if I'm important, don't tell me I'm important, show me. This is about actions and words. Actions and words. What you say versus what you do. You say a lot, but what you gonna do? Good job. All right, let me close this out. I sure enough got to go. This is real good. This is real good. You make this person feel good, not just about you, but about themselves. Somebody here is afraid that you're going to change, though. You need to know that. They think you're going to change because people say that. People are good to talk, but they don't back it up. Sexual freedom. This is somebody here that feels liberated. They feel something when you all were having sex. Now, this reading is for somebody that's just kind of like casually, you know, whoever you are seeing, I see y'all having sex, and they like it. That's how it started off, and it is what it is. But this person is looking at you for more. But it's like they hinting around to it, but they're afraid. It's almost like a person want to, you know, friend zone you and keep you as a cut buddy, but you're just like, nah, I'm not doing this for the rest of my life now. This is cool for right now, and I understand the need of physical release, but this is not the testimony, or this is not going to be the purpose of my life. See here? You're also helping this person understand purpose. I told you, yin and yang, and balancing themselves out. Somebody here didn't have balance of life. And there it is, boundaries. You're not somebody that would do any and everything. And you're not someone to beg somebody to do any and everything for you. And this is what this person is not accustomed to. Beggars. You're not a people pleaser or something like that. Because I'm seeing the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in this setting could be like a people pleaser or some sort of chaser or pursuer. It's like, either we together or we're not. It's been 6 months. It's been 8 months. Okay, yeah, the sex is good. Okay, both of us got together and we were horny. But, time is going by. Time waits on no man or no woman. We're not young. We're not, we're not going to be young forever. What are we going to do? What do you want to do? It's like you're making a person think. So they've been thinking on it. When they get in the bed by themselves, laying down, resting, just thinking, okay, what do I want for life? And that's the thing. They had to realize, what do I want? Do I just want to keep living on a wish, living on a hope, living on a prayer? Or do I want to manifest something? The Ten of Cups. Do I want true happiness? Do I just want sex? Or do I want a true soulmate? Do I just want, somebody I'm creeping with? Or do I want this life partner? Do I just want something that can get me by? Or do I want somebody that can carry me when I can't carry myself in life? So you made this person think more critically, more strategically. And it's because of your creative way of doing whatever you have done. Good job. Somebody here, you are not a big talker. You don't ask somebody saying, okay, am I your girlfriend? Am I your boyfriend? Like, what are we? Your actions show it. If somebody here is one of those kind of people, if a person doesn't give you that title in a certain amount of time, or they don't have that kind of conversation with you in a certain amount of time, you must change up. Like, nah, I'm not going to be no piece of behind or no good sex to you for no 10, 20 years. You ain't about to waste my life. Either you want me or either you don't. Yeah. You must have mentioned this one time or a couple of times, but your actions showing them different. But this is a person here that's flawed. This person is they could have been highly flawed, and because they're afraid of relationships, because nobody went in on them. You know how you say it takes 50-50 in a relationship, but some people believe in, I'm gonna give 100, you give 100. I'm gonna give all, you gonna give all, and that's what it is. Whatever you're giving, it's a big chunk of what they've not gotten from any other relationship or situationship before. That song by Patti LaBelle, Somebody Loves Your Baby. And you know who it is. You know who the ham sandwiches is that loves you. You know who this is. And you know why they love you. Ain't nobody loving them like this. Ain't nobody never cared for them like this. And tough love is love. It's genuine love. It's like, nah, I ain't mad with you, but we ain't got to see each other every day. You're not coming to my house on a regular. You can't bring your ass over here. You're not my man. You're not my woman. You can't have access to me like that. Somebody here is learning tough love from you as well. Good job. You got darn right. Okay, good job. Good job. Keep taking them love vitamins. Okay, y'all looking good. Let me see. I told you. Look what they're thinking. Bad Al. This could be the one. Because nobody, they never had this before. And they never had anybody to show them the ropes of life and relationship. This person truly does love you. Some of you all, you are dealing with somebody new, and it's the caliber of who you are. There's a big trend with a lot of bullish out here in relationships. So people always expect mess. But they didn't got a hold of you in this love vitamin, and you this love bug. You ain't just giving it to them from behind. You giving them life and love up front. They ain't used to that. See here? You holding them accountable for their money. Now, we don't waste no money over here, honey. You ain't got to pay for everything. I can pay for something. Do you want to eat at home? We ain't got to go out every weekend. You're teaching this person life skills as well. And see here, this is what it was. They didn't feel safe to love, y'all. You're making this person feel good about loving. And see this right here, release your ex. For some, you know how some people hold on to the energy of their exes? It's because the bad experience that they've had with their ex or exes. And their exes don't live up to the same standard, up to the same caliber of you. They don't compete, but they cannot compare. Boom, boom, boom. Somebody got kids. You feel me? And that's the thing. They want to make sure, are you playing games or are you being for real? Pay attention to the red flag. The red flag is this person is afraid of relationship. They're afraid of commitment because nobody has ever committed to them. It's like a person saying, oh, this my girlfriend, oh, this my boyfriend. But behind the scenes, that girlfriend and boyfriend is cheating and seeing other people. They're not accustomed to a person being loyal. They're not accustomed to a person being honest. They're not accustomed to a person riding with them. Because this you might have a person that's a rider that ride with people and people have ridden off of them. So when they got you, it's like, I don't know, this seems like it could be good, but just in case, I'm going to hold back. But they can't hold back because they feel something. It's like when I say, I don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm feeling something. This person is feeling something they never felt before because they ain't never had love like this before. They ain't never had no love vitamin. They ain't never had no love bug. They ain't never had no straight forward person. They ain't never had someone that talked about their energy being balanced out. They never had anybody that said, look, we ain't got to eat no high behind milk this every time. We ain't got to take trips like that. You pay for this, I'm going to pay for that. They never had anybody that gave a damn about them. That's what this is. Now they think about marriage too. I know that's right. Oh my God. Lord have mercy, honey. Let me see. Let me see what zodiac signs are here. You got Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, and Cancer. I see Gemini right here and Leo on the side here. Gemini here as well. There's a lot of Gemini energy in y'all energy. Okay, peace and blessings. Great day, love bugs. I hope this helps. This is really good. Somebody loves you, baby, but you know who it is. Yeah. Namaste. Shalom. May the peace of God and the divine blessings of the Heavenly Father rest, rule, and abide in this relationship. May you keep doing everything that you're doing because it's working for you. It's working for this person. It's helping a person realize that true love is out here. Real love is out here. Mary J. Blige, real love. I'm searching for a real love. They've been in search looking for real love, and it's like every time they thought they had it, they ain't had it because nobody never brought nothing to the table like you did. It's not just about money. It's just about the equality of life, equal give and take. You feel me? Somebody's going to truly love them. It's all good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. That's that song. Yep, it's all good. You feel me? It's all good loving somebody, but when they love you back, it's even better. Pat Al. Peace and blessings. Great day. Shalom. Namaste.